I'm Marc Bennett. I'm the Senior Vice President for Discover Qatar, which is an inbound tour operator, destination management company, and a 100% owned subsidiary of Qatar Airways.
Well, good morning, and I appreciate you taking a moment to speak to Breaking Travel News today. We're here at ITB Berlin, the largest trade show in the world, and we're coming to the end of the 2018 event. How's it gone for you this year?
Well, this is a really key event in the calendar for all destination management companies all around the world. For us particularly, as we really relaunch the destination as a tourism destination, specifically and eventually all year, but specifically at the moment for the winter sun tourists. These European markets, and especially the German market, are really, really crucial to our ambitions going forward. So for us, presence at ITB with all our partners in the German market, to be able to explain to them what Qatar has to offer has been absolutely brilliant.
And you're playing your part in showcasing that destination, as you say. You're rolling out a series of new products, looking at the city and the desert as well.
Correct. So we have a vibrant city culture in Qatar. It's a story we need to tell better, but nonetheless, those who've already discovered it have enjoyed it. We have some really magnificent five-star hotels, a great culinary culture about the place as well, some very authentic culture as well, really authentic Middle East culture. And I think for me, that's the differentiator for Qatar as a destination, is the authenticity of that Middle East culture, and how the cultural aspects blend well with the more modern aspects and cater to both the Western and Eastern market, where you have so many nationalities mixing together and enjoying the culture of the city.
And the authorities are doing their part to support your ambitions as well. They've made it quite easy on the visa side to get people into the country as they transit through.
Well, that was such a brave and contemporary decision. Given all the challenges that Qatar's faced over the last 12 months, to have such flexibility with the visa, which of course logistically it takes a lot of managing as well, because behind the scenes of a visa change like that is an awful lot of work that ensures that people can travel and visit safely. So no visa doesn't mean free for all. No visa means that the access is facilitated, but it's still an incredibly safe place to come to. So what that's meant is that nationalities like Russians and Indians, really big markets on our doorstep. We're only 3.5 to 4 hours away from the Russian market, and literally 2 hours from the huge Indian market, can come and visit our country now with no visa restraints, and it's really, really changed things for us.
Now, you mentioned safety there. People might know more about the Middle East, but is it up to international standards?
It's a great question, really. I think before international tourism really started to take off, the local service providers catered really for a local market. And so, things like fiduciary responsibility, for example, some of the regulation and law that we're faced with in Europe didn't really exist in that local marketplace. And so what's happened with the influx of international tourists is that Qatar Airways and Discover Qatar, our destination management company, have worked very, very hard to ensure that we're adhering to the type of health and safety regulatory and insurance regulations that international, especially European tour operators would require. So I'll give you a small example, but the vehicles we would use for desert safaris are fitted with the right safety equipment, roll cages, the right suspension fittings, the drivers are trained and qualified. And it's very, very important. It's important for the destination that our visitors feel like they are surrounded by and looked after a well-governed and well-regulated travel industry. And Qatar Tourism Authority have done an absolutely brilliant job of raising the standard of everything that tourists can consume in the destination.
It certainly sounds like a fantastic product, but just a final question, and it's open to everybody, not just, you mentioned you're a subsidiary of the airline, but it's open to carriers from other carriers as well.
Yeah, very much so. So look, Qatar Airways, obviously the majority of airlift into Qatar is provided by Qatar Airways, but there are a number of alliance airlines and then a number of other airlines that fly into Qatar. We actually do look after customers from British Airways, we look after customers from Lufthansa, and so yes, of course, we're a destination management company. We just want people to come to the destination. But I have to say now, the appeal of the destination built around some of the natural assets we have. We had an amazing desert in Qatar, surrounded by sea. We've got over 500 kilometres of sea surrounding us, and probably one of the only places in the world, in fact I believe Namibia and Qatar share this honour, where sand dunes actually go right down into the sea. So it's actually quite spectacular landscapes, and we hope over the next few years, building up towards the Football World Cup, that more and more people will come and experience what we have to offer.
I appreciate you taking the time to speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.